Shri Mataji, everyone. Welcome to today's morning meditation. Let us together bow down and take collective bandhan. Keeping our attention on Sahasrara and Mooladhara.
दीदी थोड़ी आवाज कम आ रही है आपकी.
Request Mother to clear our Mooladhara. We will do silent meditation on Mooladhara for 3 minutes. Feeling each side of our Mooladhara. Ganesha, please give us wisdom and discrimination so that we can make the right choices. Please let our self-realization get established fully under your guidance in this lifetime. With the permission of Shri Ganesha, using our right hand, let us raise our Kundalini a few times, feeling the love and light of Kundalini on each chakra as we raise our hands. We can keep our right hand on our scalp and rotate it 7 times, requesting Mother, O Shri Mataji, please establish our self-realization. Please keep us in your attention, Mother. Let us say Sarva Pada Harini mantra once. After that, we will continue to listen to the divine words of our Mother on Ekadahsaruda. This was in 16th of September 1984. And after this, we will again take 11 names of Shri Ekadahsaruda. Sarva Pada Harini Saksha. Om Pranayam साक्षात् सर्वबाधा हरिणी साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देवी नमो नमः।
Ekadashas, part of the Ekadashas, then anything can happen to a person. He can meet with a horrible accident, he can suddenly be hit by someone, could be murdered by someone, anything can happen to such a person who has got the right Agya, and also any one of the Ekadashas, right or left. That means the five of these, if they, any one of the fives, if they combine with Agya Chakra, the protective power of God are minimum. So to keep your Agya Chakra, right, say now I'm speaking, now you should watch me constantly so that there is thoughtless awareness and the Agya Chakra is soothed out. But don't pay attention here and there all the time. Then you will find that gradually your attention will neutralize into thoughtless awareness. And your attention would be fixed in such a manner that you don't have to worry about anything. In thoughtless awareness, nobody can touch you. That's your fortress. By meditation, one must establish thoughtless awareness. That is the sign that you are rising higher. Many people do meditation and say, all right, Mother, we are doing mechanically, they do. And they say, yes, I did this, I did this, I did this. But did you achieve your thoughtless awareness minimum of minimum? Otherwise, if you are doing something mechanically, it is not going to help you or help anyone. So after realization, as you are very well protected, you have all the blessings and a great future, you also have a great possibility of a complete annihilation. I would say, to give an analogy, you are climbing and everybody is supporting you to climb, holding your hand, and there are so many things by which you are protected to be taken upward. There is no possibility of falling off by mistake also. But if you try to remove your bondages with truth and love, and all the time try to hit the people who are trying to support you, then you fall from a great height. Greater height. I mean, the greater height you rise, the greater you fall. And with a greater force also, much go deeper. But every effort is made by the Divine, every support is given to you, every care is taken. Despite that, if you want to fall, then from that height is very dangerous. But Ekadahsaruda at that time, at such a time, when somebody tries to harm the cause of Sahaja Yoga after being in Sahaja Yoga, then hits you so badly that the whole attack is very widespread. But the whole family can be protected if there are few people of that family doing Sahaja Yoga work, could be protected. But in case the family that is against all the time of Sahaja Yogis and try to trouble them can be completely destroyed in a very bad way. Now these Ekadahsarudras come out of, as I told you, from the void. So we can say that the destruction part of it comes from the void mainly. But these are the powers, all are given in one person, that is the Mahavishnu, that is Lord Jesus Christ. Because he is the support of the whole universe. He is the personification of Omkara, he is the personification of vibrations. So when he gets angry, then the whole universe starts breaking. As he personifies the power of the mother, which is penetrating into every atom, into every molecule, and to every human being, into every that is living and non-living. Once it gets disturbed, the whole thing gets into jeopardy. So the pleasing of Christ is very important. Now Christ has said, you have to be like small children. That is the innocence, the purity of heart is the best way you can please Him. As in the West especially, people have developed their brains too much. They try to play about with words and think that nobody knows what they are doing. All such people must know that everything you do is known to God. If you are not clean in your heart, it is very dangerous for anybody to pose as if he is a very good Sahaja. Such people are not possessed, nor they are conditioned, nor they are egoistical, but they are very cunning, clever people, and they are quite aware as to what they are doing. But there are people who get possessed also, and then they try to destroy themselves or cry and weep and do all kinds of things. There are some who think that if they hurt themselves or do some sort of an extreme thing, then God will be happy, are sadly mistaken. If you cannot enjoy in Sahaja Yoga, then you should know there's something wrong with you. If you cannot feel happy in Sahaja Yoga, then you must know there's something definitely wrong with you. If you cannot enjoy the company of Sahaja Yogis, then be sure something wrong with you. If you cannot laugh and appreciate the greatness of God, then it's something wrong with you. If you are still worried about negative people and their problems, then know that there's something wrong with you. If you have sympathies with negative people, then also there's something wrong with you. But if you have anger for negative, and all that is negative, that is against Sahaja Yoga, then you are there. When this thing gets matured, then you become the power of Ekadahsaruda yourself. Anybody who will try to insult you or to do any harm will collapse. It has happened with many people who tried to be insulting to me or tried to harm me or anyway. Sometimes I'm quite worried about them. So one has to be in such a way that they become the Ekadashi. Nobody can touch such people. But such a person is full of compassion and forgiveness. As a result, Ekadasha acts much faster. The more compassionate you are, the more powerful Ekadasha becomes. The more collective you become, the more Ekadasha acts. Many people have a habit of receding back into their exclusion and saying that, oh, we better be at home and it's all right. But they don't know what they are missing. Whatever may be your experience with others, you should stick on together, always attend programs, take leadership, go ahead with it, work it out, and you will be blessed thousandfold. Ekadahsaruda are all the powers, I would say, of destruction together. Is the power, destructive power of Sri Ganesh, is the destructive power of Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesha. It is the destructive power of the mother. Is the destructive power of the Ganesha, of what you call Shiva's is the Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesha, and four of these are Bhairava and Hanumana, Kartikeya and Ganesha. And Ganesha. Also the powers of Sadashiva and of the Adishakti. All the destructive powers of all the incarnations are Ekadasha. Now the last but not the least is the destructive power of Hiranyagarbha, which is the collective Brahmadeva. And this power, when it acts, every atom explodes, the whole atomic energy goes into a destructive power. So thus, the complete total destructive power is Ekadahsaruda. It's extremely powerful, explosive, but it's not blind. It's very discriminating and extremely delicately woven. It avoids all the good points and attacks the wrong things. Avoids. And it hits at the right time, at the right point, direct, without hitting anything that is good in between. Now the glance of Ekadahsaruda falls upon someone, say, for example, and there is something in between which is divine or which is a positive thing. It penetrates through positive without harming the positive and hits the negative. It cools down somebody and burns another. Not freezing, it doesn't freeze, it cools down. So that is how it works with such care and such delicacy. And it is tremendously sharp also. And it's very painful. It's not like cutting the neck in one shot. It goes on slowly, slowly. All the horrible tortures that you have learnt or heard about are expressions of Ekadasha only. For example, take the case of cancer. In the cancer thing, the nose is removed, the tongues are removed, and the gullet is removed, and everything goes on one after being removed with terrible pain, you see. Take leprosy, for example. The lepers cannot feel their fingers. They cannot feel it. So any rat or anything eats their finger, they can't feel it, so they start losing their fingers. That is how Ekadasha eats up people. devours. But this wrathfulness of the father can be very gentle and could be very sweet when it comes to his own children. The story is about the mother. Once she got very angry, the primordial mother, and she was so angry she wanted to destroy the whole world with her Ekadash power. And she tried to destroy the whole world. When she went into that mood, the father himself felt that she is being a bit too much angry. So, when she started destroying, and she was going right and left, he didn't know what to do. So, he took her child, that means representing Sahaja Yoga, you can say, representing Christ, or representing any one of these great children of hers, that he put the child under her feet. So when she was stamping, suddenly she saw her own child under her feet, and such a big tongue came out. She just stopped balancing. But this has happened only once. So after the Ekadahsaruda, ultimately the complete destruction comes through the anger of Sadashiva, when the final total destruction takes place. So thus we have seen how Ekadahsaruda acts and how Sahaja Yogis have to become themselves Ekadahsaruda. Now to develop this power, one has to develop a tremendous power of detachment, power of detachment from negative. For example, negativity can come from very near people like brother, mother, sister, could come from friends, could come from relatives. It could come from a country, it could come from your political ideas, economic ideas, anything like that. Any misidentification can destroy your power of Ekadash. So it is not only sufficient to say that I am surrendered to Sahaja Yoga and I am a Sahaja Yogi, but you must know mentally also what is Sahaja Yoga, so that intelligently you understand what is Sahaja Yoga. Because in the West especially people are over-intelligent, and if the light of Sahaja Yoga doesn't enter into their intelligence, you can never overcome your attachments. That doesn't mean you talk too much about Sahaja Yoga or you give lectures on that, but mentally you should also understand what is Sahaja Yoga. Today is a special day when it has been asked that we should have Ekadahsaruda Puja, and is for all kinds of false religious sects and false gurus and false religions which are followed in the name of God, or any religion that does not say about self-realization and does not achieve self-realization and does not get connected with God is false. So any such thing that is just fake and talks of God but has no connection with God cannot be a true religion. Of course, it gives a balance to people, but in giving that balance, if people live on that money and try to enjoy a wealth out of that money, then it is not even at the very lower level is religion. Like a balance, you see. Religion has to give you a balance to begin with. But in that balancing, when they tell you, you have to be balanced, but give me money for that. You must give me money, give all your purse, give everything. Then that cannot be balanced. It does not even have a slightest thing, or the blessings of God. Or any religion that makes you bow to anybody else but the incarnation is no religion. That's another one, which is absolutely false. The real religion will give you a balance and will always talk about the ascent. But they will not ask for money or make one man something great as venerated. Thus, we should learn to discriminate between falsehood, negative things, and real things. Once you develop that discrimination through vibratory awareness or through your intelligence, you are in the control of yourself. And then you become that power of Ekadasha. When you establish your maturity. Today I bless you all that you all become the power of Ekadasharuda. And you develop that sincerity which takes you to that state. May God bless.
Shri Maha Hanumate Sakshat. Om Tameva Sakshat Shri Maha Hanumate Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Mataji Namo Namaha. Shri Mahabhairavaya Sakshat. Om Praneva Sakshat Shri Mahabhairavaya Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Shri Buddhaya Saksham. Om Tvamev Sakshat Shri Buddhaya Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devya Namo Namaha. Shri Mahaviraya Sakshat. Om Tvamev Sakshat Shri Mahaviraya Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devya Namo Namaha. Shri Mahakartikeyaya Sakshat. Om Praneva Sakshat Shri Mahakartikeyaya Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devya Namo Namaha. Shri Mahaganeshaya Saksham. Om Tvamev Sakshat Shri Mahaganeshaya Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devya Namo Namaha. श्री यीशु क्रिस्ताय साक्षात। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री यीशु क्रिस्ताय साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देवी नमो नमः। श्री ब्रह्मदेव सरस्वती साक्षात्। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री ब्रह्मदेव सरस्वती साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देवी नमो नमः। श्री लक्ष्मी नारायण साक्षात्। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री लक्ष्मी नारायण साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देवी नमो नमः। श्री शिव पार्वती साक्षात्। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री शिव पार्वती साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देवी नमो नमः। श्री हिरण्यगर्भाय साक्षात्। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्रीहिरण्यगर्भाय साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। We thank you, Mother, for this divine knowledge. Let us humbly bow down, surrendering our ego and superego on the lotus feet of our Mother. Collectively raise our Kundalinis and take one jump. Thank you everyone for your strengthening vibrations today. Had a wonderful clearing. May you have a blessed day. Jai Shri Mataji.